Right here, down. Protect your out. We put the work in. Let's finish. Let's do this. Family, I'll do 1, 2, 3.
You see, we dream chase, cause that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable. Now look at us.
What's going on, Eagles Nation and TMTP family? Welcome back to another episode here on the Main Thing Podcast Presents. It's your boy, Mr. Owns, and after further review, the call stands. I'm still official with no stripes.
What's going on, family? This is your man, Big Huss, the one you trust, bringing you all your Philadelphia Eagles latest. Hey, man, Philadelphia, them boys, them Eagles, they just pulled off one of the wildest comebacks we've seen in years. Down 26-7, going into the third quarter, still found a way to come out victorious somehow, some way, in the dramatic fashion that Philly does, to have a final of 33-26 over the Los Angeles Rams. Hey, man, we're going to break it all down. Clutch plays, Jalen Hurts, the bounce back in the second half. It was like the tale of two coins, two sides of a coin for real. You had Jordan Davis on a historic game, and this could possibly be the turning point in the season, man. This could be the thing that really gets us going. But we'll discuss it all. Before that happens, Mr. Owens wants to talk to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Huss, where there's a will, there's a way, right? Come on now. You picking up what I'm putting down, eh?
Preach, preach.
But look, as Big Huss said, I just want to talk to the supporters, to our family. Thank you to our loyal supporters. Y'all know it's all love. All this does not happen without the help of you all. To our new supporters, welcome to the community and our family. Let's continue to do our part as a community and a family. Let's continue being responsible. Please continue to make sure to like the videos. It does help with the visibility in the algorithm. Disrespect that comment section. Share and subscribe to the community and our content. And last but not least, don't forget to do this. Make sure to turn on them noties and keep your ears and eyes peeled to the streets like your local neighborhood watch, so you don't miss when me and Big Huss drop this pressure on y'all.
Man, you heard him. Go and do that, please. So look, let's get into it. Right out the gate, defense set the tone.
Yes, they did.
And then that's what I expect from, a championship caliber defense. You come right out the gate, you punch somebody square in the mouth. It was a momentum we wanted. Zach Bond ended up about a minute or so into the damn game, comes up with an interception.
We dream chase, cause that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable.
Reading the eyes, reading react, great hands, being the all-pro linebacker that he is. Offense got the field in plus territory. Mm-hmm. Gets rolling. Hurts rips off an 18-yard run. It was good to see him moving. Saw a little bit of the speed, the legs there.
Because that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable.
Goedert with a key block, like I said last week. When Goedert's on the field, the run game, it's a lot better than when he's not. Overall, the Eagles offense was stuck in neutral for really most of the first half, going into midway of the third. Those 7 points were only 7 points we saw. Jalen Hurts' first half stats, 5 of 9, just 20 yards, negative passing yards at one point. It was looking ugly, ladies and gentlemen. Ugly. I'm in here screaming at my TV. My fiance's looking at me like I'm a crazy man. It just didn't look like the Eagles that we're used to seeing. He got sacked twice during that time period. Really crucial, just bone-shattering hits from McCullough. Then you had one from Jared Verse. So, we all know Jared Verse. He may be from Philly, but he ain't really rocking with us. You feel me? He ain't really rocking with us, So they had all the momentum early. It was not looking good. The first half offense, flat, conservative. Look, we have too many weapons on this offense to be playing it conservative. Let your dogs hunt. Take the leash off and let them do what they do. But first half, it wasn't looking good. So, quick question before I pass over to Mr. Owens for the fans out there now. How are y'all feeling in that first half about the passing attack and just the offensive approach? Were you like me? Where you want to snatch the playbook out of Patula's hand and sit your ass down? You're done.
You're finished.
Yeah, you're finished. Or were you like, nah, they'll get it together, which we all felt like they would, but how are you feeling? Please let us know in the comments.
Yes, please do. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, Big House. We talked throughout that game. We were kind of worried more about the play calling selection from Kevin Patullo, not more so of the execution of the offense and the players that we have on our offense. As you mentioned, it was flat, conservative, super predictable. This was a play call, like the first half was play calling not to lose, because they had QB1 in handcuffs. They weren't allowing him to push the ball downfield. That was a major issue. And then, like you said, McCullough and Verse got hits on QB1 that we've rarely seen QB1 take.
Yeah,
especially we were talking off camera, because where the one with Jared Verse, bro, when he came free and QB1 was looking to the left side of the field, it would, bro, when Jared Verse came and put that hit on QB1, as you said off camera, because the one saving grace for QB1 was that it was either our offensive lineman or the Rams defender that was behind him that broke his fall. Because like you said, bro, and we were talking, if he was not behind QB1, that possibly could have been another Washington Commanders game from last season with a concussion.
Or a Tua.
Yes.
Okay. Or a Tua situation where your head is dribbling off the ground and it's not good. It's not a good look. It doesn't end well for the player most times. But we were fortunate enough, like you said, that didn't happen for real. For real. But they were violent hits, like you said. We have not seen QB1 really getting hit like that.
Especially
not at all, during this time as an Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, those were like some flush, man. He really took it on the chin type deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he took some major hits, but QB1 bounced back up from those hits, and finished out that game strong. Like, I don't know, like it was a second half turnaround. The switch flipped. Where was Thomas Edison? The lights need to come on. You feel me? Look, Kevin Patullo was over here with the play call sheet. He just had all runs on the front of the sheet. He had one with Saquon. Oh, let's add some quick passing game in there, some slants. That's about it. It was nothing major until we went in the second half, and then QB1 leaned over there and said a couple little words to Kevin Patullo, and he realized, oh, let me flip this play call sheet over. Oh, I didn't realize we had more plays to call outside of just running the football and throwing quick game. But luckily, they woke up in the second half, and this is when that turnaround came. Coming out of halftime, something changed with this team and with this unit. Now, we can look first by Fred Johnson replacing Matt Pryor at right tackle. Of course, we knew Lane Johnson was banged up. He suffered a neck stinger. But when Matt Pryor was in there, it was a turnstile. Everybody was getting a turn. Everybody had a rush lane that they were getting through to get the QB1. But then as soon as Fred Johnson came into that game, the offense looked at a different unit. Now, some momentum shifts in the second half. Of course, we had QB1 to Arthur Juan K for that 38-yard sluggo route.
You see, we dream chase, because that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized.
Ooh, And Arthur Juan said that he couldn't even see the ball. He said, look, the sun was blinding him when he was looking back for the ball. And he just looked, he said when he saw it, when he couldn't see the ball, he just put his hands up where the sun was. And the ball came right to him. Follow the light. The light is somewhere at the end of the tunnel. But that was at the
crazy.
Yes. And we know we play ball because you know when that sun gets in your eyes, it is hard because you'll see the ball initially. Then it just looks like a big black spot. You can't see nothing until the ball gets right on you, like probably maybe 2 yards away from you. Then like, oh, there go the football. You see what I'm saying? But great adjustment by Arthur Juan K. Great ball by QB1. That was at the 12 minute and 23 mark in the third quarter. That woke the offense up. Right after, what did QB1 do? Boom, hit Dallas Goedert. Happy to have him back for a 33-yard touchdown. It was a perfect ball and perfect route. Now, the Rams still were dangerous, though. But look, Jordan Davis, Big Huss mentioned it. This was the Jordan Davis game. He had a huge sack on Matt Stafford. That was on a 3rd and 2 with 9 minutes and 27 seconds left in the third quarter. We were down 26-14, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages at that point. We needed that. Now, this is where QB1 started heating up and padding that stat sheet. He had a 16-yard dime to the Slim Reaper on a 3rd and 10. Then finally, once me and Big Huss said, once we start pushing the ball downfield, the Rams had to respect our passing game vertically. So what did that start doing? Because that's starting to open up running lanes for QB1 and say 2K. He finally got some space and ripped off a 12-yard run at the 6 minute and 12 second mark in the third quarter. As I just mentioned, the Rams were forced to respect our passing game. So now that opened up those running lanes. But then what came next? Because QB1 to Arthur Juan K on that fade high down.
We dream chase.
You had the bull on the Rams trying to. I don't know if he was in acting class. I don't know, since he's in LA. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if he went to Hollywood and he's taking some
he's
acting
trying
class.
to get it good. He's trying to get in the movie. He wants a gig. Please pick me
is he
up.
trying to get the starting role, or is he trying to get the lead role? Or
he definitely wants the lead role with what he did right there. I'm like, this flop of the year. Hey, shout out to the refs for not buying that.
Thank you.
Okay,
yes.
Because I'm once again sitting right there.
Right there.
Sitting right there. Watching this wild, I'm like, did this dude just do that? I'm like, bro, I know AJ strong, yeah, but he ain't the Hulk out this job, bro. My man, he threw him across the damn field for real.
Come on now, look, he did such a great job. The directors at LA looking at him like, hold on now, we might have to give him a gig in this movie. You feel me? Because
it looked good to me.
Because once Arthur Juan K caught that joint, he first looked back at the ref to make sure it wasn't no flag.
The whole stadium did. Like, bro, you better not throw that flag, bro.
Come on now. Then when they showed the replay, I was like, dude, y'all engaged when AJ was going for the ball. Then all of a sudden you just do this. Come on now. You should not be able to do that. That has no place in football. But great pass, great catch from QB1 to Arthur Juan K. Y'all know that chemistry has been slow at the start of the 2025 season, but as Big Huss said, that might be a turning point here for us in the 2025 season. Again, AJ, he bullied that DB, bro.
No, for sure.
Like you say, he just threw him across the field. Get out here, man. Get in the weight room. But the defense, Vic Fangio's unit, answered in a major way. Big Huss, Billboard Bond, the Bald Eagle, Zach Bond, the $1 Million Man, whatever you want to call Bull. He made a huge pivotal 4th and 1 stop on Kyron Williams at the 14-minute and 13-second mark in the fourth quarter.
You see, we dream chase.
Yo, you know that whole link, flipped the whole energy in the stadium, bro.
Mm-hmm. So to kind of touch on what you said before, and this might be, not even might be, this will be something that the Eagles face moving forward, where teams are going to load the box up first. Unfortunately, and as crazy as this may sound, teams still feel like Jalen Hurts has to prove himself.
Yes.
They want to see him throw the ball. They don't believe that his arm is good enough to on a consistent basis deliver when passing for real. But so he's going to have to show them, hey, I'm him. I do this. You know, so starting some games instead of more so, obviously you want to run, you want to keep a defense honest, but we have to be prepared to pass early to get them out of that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of waiting till the second half to kind of wake up and be like, all right, y'all, I think we should start throwing the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Running isn't working right now. Yeah, it wouldn't work. There's 50 people in the box at the line of scrimmage waiting for you to hand it off to Saquon. So let's just be mindful. And I think that they need to kind of put that in the game plan moving forward. Let's pass early, pass the run. As opposed to, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, and I just wanted to add on to your point because you make such a valid point. That's something that we should add into the playbook early and often, because as we talked off camera, because we noticed, and matter of fact, when we were watching the game, we noticed from the beginning that the Rams had 7 in a box and were dropping 4 in coverage. So if we're seeing it from our home, I mean, look, we're going to get some tickets to the Eagles game. Shout out to the Birds. Y'all know what's happening. You feel me? But until then, we got to watch it here. You feel me? But that's something that we need to incorporate in the offense to get that flowing, because that first half was abysmal. The fact that we're just running, slant. It was nothing. It was nothing to be desired, left to be desired from Kevin Patullo. But then something else that helped us real quick too, because was the up tempo. When we were down, that's something that I noticed with our offense. When we get in the up tempo and we don't allow the defense to huddle up or to rotate and switch players out, they're not able to get into their blitz packages and things like that. They have to just play base defense. So that's something else that we should look into adding into our playbook as well, because
no, for sure. Absolutely. They're going to have to do it. Just go back, watch this game. This is what teams are going to do to you.
Yes.
Be prepared. Right? So, but no, moving on to the fourth quarter, some fourth quarter heroics. This is where things start to get a little interesting, right? Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, they blocked the first of 2 field goals by the Rams with 8 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game.
You see, we dream chase, because that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized.
And if you go back and you've seen some of the videos that the Eagles have put out, you can see the young men talking about this. The film study's paying off. They didn't just happen to do this. This is something that was spoke of and brought up on film. Hey, we might be able to take advantage of this. And they took advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next drive, backed up at our own 9, Hurts hits AJ on the 3rd and 10, for 25 yards.
You see, we dream chase, because that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized
could possibly be the second biggest play of the game.
Yes,
possibly. It was a wild play, grown man play. Grown man doing grown man things at the wide receiver position. Right.
All that pent up frustration came out.
Get off me. You know, like man. Straight up. Doing what he does, what we all love to see him do. Like I said, grown man football. Then on a fourth and goal, we find a Slim Reaper, excuse me. Clutch gene. We talk about AJ, Arthur Juan K. Hey, yo, you feel me? We talk about him. But the Slim Reaper on the other side, that's a bad man. That is a bad man. And anytime his number is called, he's coming up big. So, score a touchdown. We take the lead. About a minute and 51 seconds left in the game. Rams are marching back. Not even going to hold you. They were moving the field, right? they get in field goal territory. They line up for a game time field goal. You know, everybody over there, spirit fingers, miss, doing all that, hoping my man misses it. This is where legends are made, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Davis then blocks another field goal. And then doesn't just block the joint, decides, you know what, I'm going to scoop that baby up and take it all the way home. Took it all the way home. Big man was moving. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering off the top of my head, they had him clock moving at 18 miles. It was like 18 point, almost 18.59, almost 19 miles an hour at over 330 pounds, and he's 6'6". I'm scared, right? He runs it in for the game, finishing touchdown. Eagles storm the field. It's going bonkers. Everybody, Cooper's falling in the stands. In the stands. It was so much. It was so much. The wildest finish to a wild game, where the Eagles come out victorious. So, family, be honest. Did y'all think that Jordan Davis was going to take that to the crib, or did you think he might have just fell on it? You know, hey, we won by a point. I ain't think that. I ain't think that. When I see them scoop that boy, I'm like, oh, he's going to house that.
I don't take your point because are there monsters under the bed? I'm scared. Big man. And Chris Berman, when he rumble,
man,
that's a big man, bro.
Man, craziness. I've never seen a big man run that fast, especially at that size, bro.
Yes. But, and it's so funny because he said that he hasn't ran that fast and got clocked running that fast since the combine, since he came out of UGA.
Yes. Yes. Where I believe we ran a 4.78.
We dream chase, because that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was
at over 330 pounds, 340 pounds. That's crazy. Like freakishly athletic.
Yes. That's crazy, man. And look, and that's a perfect segue because we have to give some player spotlights and storylines because you mentioned Jordan Davis. Yeah, this was the Jordan Davis game. Again, he had that sack on Stafford that was pivotal in this game for the tackle for loss. That block kick, that block field goal. Look, at 336 pounds, moving like a skilled player, as you already alluded to, that's an issue. That's a problem. That's a major problem. You feel me? But he's on pace for 90 plus tackles, doubling his career high. He's playing like a man who wants that bag. We know that he got this 5th-year option extended. He wants to be in Philadelphia long term, and he's putting on a clinic and showcasing why he should be here long term. Because now, we're always just setting records and things like that, breaking records. This is what we do in Philadelphia. He is the heaviest player in NFL history to return a block kick of 50 plus yards for a touchdown. As Big Huss said, legendary. Legend status. But QB1, this was 2 different games for him. In the first half, he was 5 of 9, 420 yards, and the offense was stuck in mud. Man. Patulo, we're looking at you. In the second half, QB1 came out fierce and was determined to lead our team back to victory. He was 16 of 23 for 206 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 INTs. He had 9 rushes for 40 yards and 1 touchdown on our lovely tush push. That clutch gene is unlocked. That's all QB1 does is win. And with that being said, because QB1 is now 17-0 in his last 17 starts that he's finished. That's an entire season worth of wins.
It is. That is nutty.
Mm-hmm.
All like you said, all he does is win. When folks ask you what your quarterback does, like, oh, he can't throw. All he does is win.
All he does is win.
He's a winner.
He's beat your favorite quarterback.
Okay, probably multiple times. Like, he's that guy.
About 50-11 times.
Man, straight up killer. He's a silent assassin. Man, like I said, another killer, AJ Brown, 6 catches for 109 yards, 1 touchdown, drew a PI to set up the tush push score.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like I said, the catches that he had in this game really changed the momentum of the game. And it brought a physicality to the offense that we were that we were missing in that first half. Now, crazy little stat, the 6 catches for 109 yards and a touchdown is the exact same stat line that he had last year versus the Rams when he played him.
Crazy.
I don't know how you do that. That is a weird thing to do, but he did it. Went off. But DeVonta Smith, Mr. Reliable, we spoke on him.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 1A and a 1B here. We have 2 alphas at the wide receiver position. He had 8 catches for 60 yards, a game-winning touchdown. Lights are never too bright for him. The lights are never too bright. My man has won at every level, and he continues to be consistent. Not flashy, but money and key downs. He's just it. Throw it my way. I got you. Mm-hmm. He's better than this guy, but in the same kind of clutchness, you can call him a Jason Avant, where if you throw it his way,
I like that.
He's catching it.
I like that.
He's gonna catch. He's gonna come down with it. He's gonna make the play. Fred Johnson, we can call him the unsung hero of the game.
Thank you.
As we spoke, oh my goodness, oh my God,
oh my goodness,
it is a blessing, a godsend you being back. I'm so glad we brought you back. Right? Offense, negative 10 yards. Well, with Matt Pryor in there, it was bad. It was bad, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Offense, you insert Fred Johnson. Offense plus 260 yards, 3 touchdowns. Night and day difference.
Mm-hmm.
Tale of 2 sides of a coin, right? Vic Fangio, he's living rent-free in McVay's head right now. You can call him the McVay killer. He's in his fridge. He's laying in McVay's bed. You know what I'm saying? McVay can't get rid of Vic Fangio. It's over.
Stop.
Stop. It's too much. Right. 4-0 versus McVay. Right. Mm-hmm. Rams were 3 of 11 on 3rd and 4th downs. That is great statistically, especially given the offensive players and production that they usually put out. But the bend but don't break defense, it showed up. Mm-hmm. Timely stops and timely moments, even factoring in the special teams. When we needed it, we made it happen.
Oh, and matter of fact, bro, like you said, one thing what I noticed about Sean McVay, yeah, he's great on scheming up offenses and concepts and things like that. But the difference between McVay and our Super Bowl winning head coach, he has some cojones.
For sure.
Nick Sirianni goes for certain things and in certain situations. What I noticed about McVay ever since he was even in Washington as the offensive coordinator, a lot of people don't know that because he always cowers up when it's 3rd down, when it's 4th down, when you need it, when you could put your foot on the neck of your opponent. He doesn't go for the kill shot. He just plays it safe, plays it conservatively. He'll punt the football, take field goals. You're playing how we played in the first half. That's how McVay coaches. You see what I'm saying? The only time that he tried to go for it on fourth down was that big stop by Billboard Bond. But other than that, he kept punting the football, kicking field goals. You're up 26-7, fella. That's us. You see what we did in the Super Bowl when we were up.
I was just about to say that, John, bro.
You see what we did.
You see, we dream chase, because that's all we was given to start with.
Went for the dagger. We don't. That's the difference between us. That's why we're winners. That's why we're in the position that we are, and a lot of these other organizations are in the position that they are.
Yeah.
We go for the kill shot. We don't let nobody hang around, linger around for anything to happen to get back in that ball game. And that's something that I noticed from McVay. But something that I also want to add into your storyline, because this kickoff return unit, they got to get that fixed, bro.
Now, it's funny because I'm glad you brought that up. The little knuckleball kick or whatever that is that they were doing gave us the blues. There, as you just stated, they're going to have to get that corrected, because I am 1,000% sure that teams are going to use that moving forward versus us. We were starting on our 9-15 yard line damn near every drive. You're having to drop 80 plus yards on every drive. Crazy.
Now look, because it wasn't good seeing Mechie and Tank Bigsby with that knuckleball, but we played football long enough. Yeah, we didn't make it to the NFL or anything like that. We're perfectly fine with our lives right now, especially with the family that we got here at the Main Thing Podcast Presents, and giving us the opportunity to give this knowledge and information to our family. But these were the starting points for the Eagles on Rams kickoffs, because minus 20 yard line, minus 19 yard line, minus 14 yard line, minus 21 yard line. In contrast to, let's look at the Rams starting field position versus the Eagles. Minus 23 yard line, minus 30 yard line, minus 31 yard line, minus 30 yard line, and another minus 30 yard line. You see the parallels? You see the differences between where the Eagles are starting off and where the Rams are starting off. As we always mention on this channel, because numerous of times, it's 3 phases: offense, defense, and special teams. And now everybody sees why we're so gun-hung and always push special teams, because they played a pivotal part in this win. You see what I'm saying? So this is something that we have to get better at, and we have to correct, because we cannot keep starting behind the sticks, starting in our own territory where our QB's feet are in the end zone when we're starting. That's not a good look for our offense, but I'm pretty sure that Michael Clay will get that solved as we move forward. But now some big pictures and takeaways. The Eagles red zone offense, because is 100%, y'all guessed it, 100% on touchdown rates. We're 8 for 8 to start the season. We remember just a few years ago, because we struggled in the red zone. We can move in between the 20s at will, move up and down the field. We get into that 20 and in, we had troubles getting into the to the end zone, and had to kick a lot of field goals. So that is great for us to see that 100% touchdown rate in the red zone. Now we're the first team since 2000. Shout out to the 2000 to be perfect through 3 games inside of the 20. And then now this is another history in the making. This is the first time 2 field goals have been blocked in a game since 1975, because that's around the time when Mean Joe Green was there. Mean Joe Green, 50 years.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. Come on now. That's crazy work. Over 50 years. And who was the team that did it? The Philadelphia Eagles. It's no shock anymore. It's no shock. We do this. And then we overcame a 19-point second half deficit that Huss touched on earlier in this video. We were down 26-7. But then it's so funny, because in the second half, they were up 26-7 in the first half. And then in the second half, we outscored them 26-7.
Yep.
What a coincidence, right? But this is the biggest comeback since the Miracle at the Meadowlands 2 in 2010. If y'all know that was the Mike Vick and D-Jack team where D-Jack muffed the punt, picked it up, got
right up the middle.
Come on now, because you remember Tom Coughlin was looking at Matt Dodge, who was the punter for the Giants. He was like, "Don't kick it to him," and then sure enough, dum kicked it to him. And then after D-Jack ran back and ran in front of the goal line and was playing around, what did Tom Coughlin do? He went right over to Matt Dodge.
He did. Hey, he wanted to put hands on ball, bro. Didn't I tell you don't do that? That was a crazy play, though. That was a wild play.
Huge
to muff it first off, then scoop it up, have the awareness to sip through the middle and get up out of there, and
out of there.
Then you fool running along the sideline. I'm like,
come on now. Because look, if y'all remember, just like Big Hus was saying, once D-Jack went right through the middle, I forgot who it was. I think it might have been Jason Avant, who got a big crucial block that sprung D-Jack on that punt return. But yeah, that is the
that's crazy
biggest comeback since that Meadowlands. We all remember that. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, what we loved about our Philadelphia Eagles, even with everything going the way that it was going against the Los Angeles Rams, they showed fight, they showed resilience, and they had a firm belief in each other that they can mount a comeback and win this game.
For sure. And that's really what I got from this game, that at the end of the day, this is still a championship team.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how big we're down or how big we're up. We're going to finish a game how we're supposed to. You can call this a Jordan Davis game.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy game for a big man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy game. This was Jalen Hurts proving why he's a franchise quarterback, why he's the top 5 quarterback in the league. The Eagles reminding the league that we are never out of it.
Mm-mm.
We are going to fight to the very end, to that clock reads 0-0-0, and at the end of the fourth, they gonna keep on swinging, and I love that about this group, man. So drop your thoughts and comments. Let us know what you thought was the biggest play of the game. You know, was it the blocked field goal? Was it AJ mushing people to the ground, stepping over them, getting disrespectful? Let us know what you think, but please remember to like, sub, comment, man. Holla at us. We here. We want to hear from y'all. You know, and just let us know what you saw. We let it break it down, what you talk to y'all, pick y'all brains a little bit. You know, but great game. I love my Philadelphia Eagles. I love them. You feel me? I effing love them. I feel like this is, you could tell that no matter how this year kind of shakes out, the Eagles are going to be there in the end. This just kind of sealed it for me.
Mm-hmm. And to answer your question, because I can't put it down in the comments right now, but I can say it right here. The biggest play of the game for me wasn't even on the field. It was the decision making. One being,
I like the answer,
Fred Johnson being inserted in for Matt Pryor, and then also number 2, QB1 being the franchise leader of our organization and of our team, going over to his offensive coordinator, speaking with him, getting that straightened out, and being able to open up this passing game, bro. I feel like those were the 2 biggest plays. It wasn't on the field. It was the decision making of what the Philadelphia Eagles did.
Hey, from a champion, Super Bowl champion coach. You know what I'm saying? I've been here before. I've been to the pinnacle and I won. So no moment underneath that should be too big.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think Sirianni has grown so much from year 1 to now. the humility that he shows when needed. You know what I'm saying? The confidence that he shows when needed. It's just he's really, I should say, I really love what he's done with this team for real.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that I would when we first got him, but he has this team with the right mindset, locked in on the right goals, and everybody fighting towards it. So, man, go Birds, man. Y'all know how I feel about y'all.
That's our football team.
I love my quarterback.
I love my quarterback. I love my quarterback. Hey, but look, y'all, look, with all seriousness, be on the lookout. Keep your ears and eyes peeled to the streets. Me and Big Huss will be dropping the midweek and end of the week recaps. So again, keep your ears and eyes peeled to the streets. But to our loyal supporters, y'all already know it's all love. This doesn't happen without y'all. To our new supporters, welcome to the community and our family. Let's continue to do our part as a community and a family. Please continue to like the videos. It helps with the visibility in the algorithm. Disrespect that comment section. Share and subscribe to the community and our content. And last but not least, don't forget to do this, because me and Big Huss will remind you. Make sure to turn on the notification bells, also known as that Liberty Bell looking thingy, so you don't miss when Swoop comes out with the Eagles news and updates.
You heard him. You heard him. You heard him. Hey, go do that. Go do that. Hope everyone's having a great week. Hey, keep your eyes and ears. You know what I'm saying? Everything on the lookout. We got some stuff dropping, like Mr. Owen said. But if you don't know, I go by Big Husk.
And I go by Mr. Owens.
And this is the Main Thing podcast, where we keep the main thing the main thing. Y'all have a great week. Stay productive. Stay safe. Stay dangerous. But it's flag was fly till we die. We love y'all. Till next time.
I ain't gonna lie. The amount of obscenities I'm gonna yell when Cody hits this, but y'all better get that boom out my face. Hey, I don't want the NFL thinking I'm bad. I don't want the NFL thinking I'm bad.
There's a way. It's blocked! It's blocked! It's picked up by the Eagles. Running with it is Davis.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
What a great, great game.
It was I was gonna make a lot of money doing what I wanted to do. I went after it, and it was a struggle to achieve it. But you know what? I caught that bitch. Dream chasing.